Paige, do you have
Yep.
any experience in holistic healing?
Please explain to me everything you know about it.
Well, when I was a little kid, my mom had I think he was like an ear doctor or something. But it was one of her doctors, maybe it was a general doctor, I don't think so. He had a holistic healing practice in like the basement of a place, dentist office.
Hmm.
And I had like severe allergies when I was a kid. I mean, I still do as an adult, but as a kid, I had just as severe allergies. And she took me there to cure me of my allergies. And it was the weirdest shit I have ever been a part of. And I cannot believe that people fall for this garbage.
Well, that's the thing about what. Okay, what did she do? What was your experience? Do you
Well,
remember
first thing,
anything?
okay,
Yeah.
you walk down this like concrete embankment into a basement that was clearly a basement. And it looked like a basement on the outside, but once you get inside, it's like a waiting room. It's normal.
Okay.
Except for except for except for there's a fog machine lightly putting out vapor in the corner of the room, which makes it a little bit more mysterious.
It's the
Not
ambiance. Yeah.
and there's like some like aura inducing music playing in the background, like the so you sit there and you wait and they call you back and they lay you on this table and you have to like lay, you know what a T pose is? Stage
Like,
birding.
yeah, like the Jesus pose, or
Yeah. Uh,
okay.
you have to lay like that out, and they take these little crystals and they put them all around your body on certain spots. I get they're supposed to be chakras, but after looking at chakras, I think chakras are like straight vertical
Chakras?
line from like your ass to your neck or
Yeah.
something, or top of your head, I think
They're like
actually. But
energy points,
yeah,
basically.
well, he told me they were chakras back then, but they were like palms of my hands and like my ankles and shit like that. Put these crystals on you, and then he takes one of your hands and he puts this little vial in it, and he says that inside this vial there's like essence of such and such that you're supposedly allergic to. And
Okay.
then he has you like lift your arm up so it's above you, and then he tries to pull your arm down while you try to resist him. And based on whether or not you could resist him pulling your arm down was how you know you're allergic to this substance that may or may
I
not
mean,
be in this glass vial.
it sounds bulletproof to me,
Okay,
honestly.
so we figured out that I was allergic to all the things I knew I was allergic to walking into that place that I had told him I was allergic to. Stupid. Uh, and then, oh. At one point in time, I made the comment. I was a little kid and I was like super shy and I wasn't gonna like, bring up that seems like complete bullshit. But
Mhm. As
at
a
one
kid, you could
point,
tell you're like, something's not right.
yeah, well, I asked him like, how does this work? And he stood me up and like he had me put my arm out in front of me like this. I'm not sure if you can see, but like horizontally in front of me.
Okay.
And he put his hand on my wrist and he pushed it down. And he said, "Watch, see how you're resisting me and I can't push it all the way down." And then he literally took his hand in front of my face and like from top to bottom just made a quick movement and said, "I just lowered your energy levels." And did it again, but pushed way harder and my arm went down.
Hell yeah.
That was his proof.
I
Semen in
mean,
the
what more
vial.
proof do you need, honestly? Okay, so where did your mom find this doctor?
it
Have you
it
talked to
was
her?
in the town we lived in, next to the Dairy Queen. And he
How old
was
were
a
you?
real doctor. I mean, probably I'm at 13, 12 maybe.
So yeah, you were old enough to be like, I don't want to
Like
do
this
this
is
again.
not a doctor's office. This is like
That's
Halloween. But he was an actual practicing doctor. I can't remember I think he was like a ENT, like a ears, nose, and throat person, but
oh my
this was his
gosh.
part-time holistic dealio. And then once he was like, okay, this is what you're allergic to. This is what we gotta seal your chakras against this stuff. So he would take the vial and put it back in your hand, and then he would take this thing that I'm when I was that young, I didn't really know what a vibrator was. But and this is
Oh,
this is getting kind of weird. It sounds like,
oh
but
no.
it's not going where you think it's going. I promise.
Oh,
So
I
he
hope
takes
not.
this vibrator thing that it didn't look like a vibrator. It was like flat on the end of it, like if you took a vibrator and cut off the end of it. That's what it looked like. But
Okay, but it was
he would go
vibrating in your
around your
hand.
body molestation with extra steps. Yeah, kind of. He's molesting my energy levels, guys. But you hold this vial and he goes around your body and he just like vibrates where he said your chakras were, where he was putting the stones the first time. And once he makes it all the way around your body, I'm talking like he does like your biceps, your hands, your
Okay,
legs,
hold on.
like
Were you wearing clothes? Just
yes,
making sure.
fully clothed, fully
Okay, just making
clothed.
sure.
And then he'd go around your whole body and he was sealing your chakras against this stuff. And your mom was like, "You son of a bitch, I'm in."
Your mom, I mean, like, I want to know. I want to talk to her.
Okay, well, it goes deeper than that. I think I know why she believed in this stuff, but
Okay.
um, after doing that, you were supposed to stay away from whatever stimulus it was that you were allergic to for like 72 hours, and then you were going to be free of the allergy or whatever. Because he does a lot of things like holistic healing. They claim that they can fix asthma, hay fever, infection, mental health issues, allergies, dermatitis, arthritis, high blood pressure. Speaking of high blood pressure, do people have low blood pressure? Is that a thing too?
Yeah, I think so. Like, that definitely can happen. It can drop and you can, like, almost pass out.
But like, I feel like I've never heard anyone say I'm suffering with low blood pressure.
I mean, I don't. I mean, I think there's like underlying problems to it. I don't think it's just like a
Anyway, sorry, that was
condition.
just I had that
Yep,
question written down when I wrote down high blood pressure earlier.
it's important.
Uh, they heal all those things apparently, and but I think the thing is, so say you're allergic to dog hair, which is one of my things I was allergic to apparently,
Uh-huh.
that I still am, or well, still
No,
was.
you were cured. Don't be rude.
Well, I think I was cured through exposure when I got my own dog, not necessarily this fucking this
I think he
voodoo.
had a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Well, the problem is
Give him credit.
my parents were on the verge of like renting a hotel room for me to stay in so I could stay away from our dogs for 3 days. So this would work. They ended up not doing that, probably because they realized how much bullshit this was. But I was still allergic to dogs after that day. Surprise, surprise.
Would you believe it? Yeah.
And all the things that they also did that for. I was allergic to things like wheat and like other random thing, milk and stuff, which I guess I was an adult. I do have intolerance towards milk, but back then I didn't. But it
Okay.
was a really cringy experience that I
No, I'm
had
just
to go
gonna.
to
Okay,
go through.
so he touched you with a vibrating stick, right?
He did.
And after that, he was like, "Okay, we're done. Like, you're cured. Good luck."
Yeah, pretty much.
So what?
See you next week.
What did you only go there once?
No, no, no. He did like one or two. Cause we went through like 70 vials of random shit to test me on, test see if I was allergic or needed like my chakras realigned for this substance or whatever.
Was your mom in the room with you?
Oh yeah, the whole time.
Was she giving you like, did she look worried at all?
No, this was her idea. I mean, she saw this doctor like in his daily practice for a while, so she trusted him. And
And
she may or may not have also been through the same thing. I don't know if she actually did or not, but there
I
is
think if
a
she put you, she probably did something,
well,
right?
I
Like she,
think I think well probably, but the thing is, my grandmother is really big into this holistic stuff, especially like the Christian holistic stuff. She's like a devout Christian, and she has this holistic healer that she still sees like weekly, and it's actually gotten her into a lot of fucking trouble because this person will be like, "Oh yeah, you have like acute heart problems. Take essence of ginger and don't worry about it." And then the doctor's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Your heart's going too fast. You need to take this medicine."
that's insane.
When they called you gay, no, 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 he didn't call me gay. Oh wait, my grandma? No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. Sorry.
Okay.
I thought you were asking me if the doctor called me gay.
Okay. So after you left the place, did your mom was like, "Yeah, we're not going back there," especially after she found out it didn't work, or was she
No, no,
like,
I went back
"Maybe it didn't work
there.
this time"?
I don't know if he had his. I think so. I think his like official doctor business was his like day job, and this was his part time thing. And
Okay.
I don't know if he did this somewhere else or if this just didn't last that long for uh you're saying fur instead of for, but it didn't.
Obvious.
The place wasn't there for that long because I went to the dentist that was above it, like my whole childhood, and it was only there for maybe a year or less. And I went there the whole year though. Like it was like once a week I'd go and get my chakras realigned with this stupid whatever
I
with the
mean, like that's the
vibrators.
thing too, is like if you want to do all that, that's fine. Okay, whatever. If you want to believe in crystals and you want to do whatever, that's great. You know, everyone has different religions and practices they do, but I wouldn't put all my eggs in that basket. I'm just saying, like especially like you said when your grandma was like she probably She probably is, like, having worse conditions
Yeah,
because she's taken all this other shit other than her medication
I
that
think
we know works.
that's part of the way they get around doing it and saying that this works, like for all these different ailments, because part of the thing is they tell you that this is not supposed to be medicine on its own, that you're supposed to use this in combination with your regular shit. But I don't
Shit.
think people do that. They'll probably
No.
see the progress they want and assume that it's just because of the essence of ginger they snorted, when really it's not.
Well, like, and that's the thing is, like, hey, if it's not working, well, you're not trying hard enough and your energy is not you're
You
not projecting
gotta try
like,
harder. You gotta pay
yeah.
more.
Like, it's never anyone else's fault but your own if it's not
Oh,
working.
yeah, and this may be obvious, but you don't have to have like any kind of medical license to open up a holistic healing
I did not
practice.
fucking know that. I mean, like, I knew you
Uh,
probably didn't need a medical license,
a
but
lot of them do have that stuff, but you don't have to have it. There's nothing stopping you from just opening it up right now with, nothing.
so oh, sorry. So holistic shit is basically like snake oil back then.
Yeah, I
You know how
mean,
they used to
yeah,
sell like snake oil for everything?
it's still snake oil.
Okay.
They just
So,
call it
I
essence
mean,
of ginger now.
the
It's the
NFT of
NFT of
doctors,
doctors. Yeah, pretty much.
yes.
Um,